Just close your eyes and let everything go. Let go of all that stuff you've had to deal with this week, just coming into the present moment. Just going to sit here in silence just for a few moments, clearing the mind, listening to the music, preparing for our yoga practice this morning. Then open the eyes. We're going to start today by taking our left ear towards the left shoulder. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down. We're just taking that ear, the direction of that shoulder. Now the right ear towards the right shoulder. And let's bring the head forward. Just allow the weight of the head to hang there, opening up the back of the neck. Left ear to left shoulder. And then taking the head straight across. Forward, continuing with those half circles. It's a very slow, gentle movement. Let's take that in the opposite direction. Back to center. Now, let's take that right shoulder back and up, forward and down, back, up, forward, down, continuing with that movement on the right shoulder. Sitting tall. On the opposite direction, same shoulder. Coming back to center. So sitting tall, we're going to do the left side now. Left shoulder back, up, forward and down, back, up, forward and down. Continuing with that movement on the left shoulder. Take that in the opposite direction, same shoulder. Back to center. Okay, still sitting tall. Let's place the left hand on the back of the chair. Bring your right hand across to your left thigh. Just take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift the body, making it nice and long as you slowly twist to the left, looking over that left shoulder. And again, we always want a nice long spine anytime we go into a twist. Always want to have lots of space between the vertebrae. And now, without moving the upper body, turn the head, look over the right shoulder. And back to center. Right hand on the back of the chair, bring your left hand across. Just take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift. Slowly twisting to the right, looking over that right shoulder. And again, you've got that nice long spine. Without moving the upper body, turn the hip, look over the left shoulder. Move back to center. Okay, let's bring the back of the hands together, relaxing the shoulders down. Forearms parallel to the floor. Bring the palms together. Clasping the fingers, just do the figure eight movement with the wrist starting small. Gradually getting bigger and bigger. You have the whole upper body involved in that movement. The elbows to shoulders have big, wide, sweeping movement. Now let's take that in the opposite direction. Now keeping the fingers clasped, let's turn the palms out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the arms overhead. Close your eyes and just hold that for a few breaths. Deep breathing. Release the fingers, let your arms float down. Let's grab the base of the chair with your left hand, bring your right arm up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the left as we look up at that right hand. And then slowly coming back to center. Grab the base of the chair with your right hand, bring your left hand up. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the right as we look up at that left hand. And then coming back to center. Good. Palms to the thighs. Let's do some body circles. Just take the whole upper body one direction or the other. You can do big circles, little circles, whatever size circles you want. As long as you're going through the motion, massaging those hip joints, massaging the SI joints. Now let's go in the opposite direction and work on your immune system all at the same time. This is a great movement for the immune system. And as our body comes forward, we're supporting the weight of that upper body with our hands on the thighs. Try not to use the back muscles any more than necessary. Bring back to center. And keeping the palms on the thighs, we're going to do a forward bend. Just bring your upper body forward, coming as far as your body allows. And just hold that. And again, we're supporting the weight of our upper body with our hands on the thighs, not using your back muscles. Now use your hands to push on it. Close the eyes, take a deep inhale. Exhale, let's just sit here with the eyes closed for a few moments. Deep breathing. Go ahead and open the eyes. We are going to do some wrist circles after I get a sip of water. Circles with that right hand. Just moving the hand at the wrist, the arm does not move. Or if it moves, it's very minimal. Opposite direction. Let's make a fist. Stretch those fingers. Tuck the thumb. Stretch. Thumb out. Stretch. One more time, thumb in. Stretch and hold. Let's do the fingers. Okay, let's do the left side circles with that left hand. Opposite direction. Let's make a fist. Those fingers. Tuck the thumb, make a fist. Stretch. Thumb out. Stretch. One more time, thumb in. Stretch and hold. Let's do the fingers. Finger exercise. Two different positions of the fingers. Going back and forth between the two positions. A mind body exercise. Let's do both sides. A little more challenging. Let's do each side opposite the other. Let's do that with our eyes closed. Very good. Let's do some arm circles. Opposite direction. Fingertips to the shoulders. Bring the elbows together. This. Elbows together. This. One more time, elbows together. This. Works out. Let's cross left arm over right arm. Give yourself a nice hug. Walk those fingers back as far as you can. And stay with that hug or come to equal arms. So you got nice and tall. Close the eyes. Deep breathing. Let's release the arms up. And let's cross right over left. Again, starting with that nice hug. And stay in a hug or come into either arms. And close the eyes. Let's just hold that for a few breaths. Deep breathing. The arms up with the palms up. Bring the palms together overhead, palms to the heart center. Push your eyes. The eyes. I'm going to move the chair back so you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to move your chair unless you want to. It's not necessary. Okay. Coming forward on the chair, we want to be sitting nice and tall. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Let those knees go out to the side, sitting nice and tall. Let's close the eyes for a few moments. We're going to bring the knees together, walking those feet out away from each other as far as you can. Just allow those knees to rest against each other. Sitting tall, deep breathing. Keeping your feet in that wide stance, go ahead and release the knees. Place your left hand on that left thigh. And that's to remind you not to move it. And we're going to take that right knee back and forth. A nice windshield wiper. And the next time you bring that knee into our center, just hold it there. And release. Good. Right hand on that right leg. Windshield wipers on that left side. And the next time you bring that knee into our center, just hold it there. And release. Okay, let's bring the feet a little closer together. We're forward on the chair. Both hands on the back of the chair. We're going to do some seated cat-cow, and we're sitting nice and tall to start. We're going to inhale as we arch the spine forward. The shoulders go back. Exhale, bringing the shoulders forward as we arch the spine back. Inhale, shoulders back, spine forward. Exhale, shoulders forward, spine back. Continuing with that movement. And let's just do one more time at each direction. Ending on the exhale. You're keeping your hands on the back of the chair because we're going to twist now. We're still forward on the chair, still sitting nice and tall. That's always important. We're going to take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, lift the body, making it nice and long. As you take your knees to the left, the body will turn to look over that right shoulder. And hold and breathe. And slowly coming back to center. Now we're gonna do the other side. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift. Knees to the right, body's turning to look over that left shoulder. And back to center. All right, let's turn all the way to the right on the chair. And all the way to the right. Still sitting tall. You're gonna have your right forearm on the back of the chair, and your left leg's gonna be out in front. Your left hand on that leg. We're facing to the right. Let's take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, lift your body, make it nice and long. As you lean into the chair, extending that left arm, creating that nice straight line on the left side. And we're looking up at the stars because this is called stargazing. Take that left side as long as you can. Good. Coming back to center. Now we're going to turn all the way to the left. Your right foot out front of the chair. Right hand's on that right leg. Sitting tall. Let's take a deep inhale. And on exhale, extend that right arm as you lean into the chair, creating a nice straight line on the right side. And again, we're looking up at the stars in stargazer pose. And then slowly coming back to center. Go ahead and turn forward. Sit all the way back in the chair now. I'm going to have a quick sip of water. I encourage you to drink lots of water anytime you exercise. You should drink lots of water every day. I believe the general rule of thumb is 1 quart of water for every 50 pounds. So if you're, 150 pounds, that's 3 quarts a day. For 200 pounds, that's 4 quarts. That's a gallon a day. Anyway, that's a general rule of thumb that you want to have lots of water. Keeps your blood nice and thin. Okay, take that right leg straight out. Circles with that right foot. Keeps our immune system nice and healthy. Opposite direction. Point it goes forward, goes back, forward, back and forth. For the left side. The left leg straight out. We're going to do some circles with that left foot. Opposite direction. It goes forward, goes back, forward, back, and forth. Oh, excuse that. Okay. And release. Okay, let's bring that right foot up over your left knee. Your hands are on the shins. Stick that left leg straight out. Point the toes back toward the body. Good. Let's switch sides. Bring that left foot over the right knee. Hands on the shins. Take that right leg straight out. Point the toes back toward the body. And release. we are going to grab our strap. We're going to wrap the strap around the ball of our right foot. And we're going to take it straight out. Nice stretch in there, right hand straight. Elbows are tucked in, close to the body. Just hold that for a few breaths. You can stay right here or take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your body, make it nice and long as you fold forward. Just bring your upper body towards that leg. We're not dropping the head, we're not curving the spine. Just kind of hinging at the hip crease. Bring that upper body forward. And then we're going to sit up tall and take that strap in the right hand only. Place your left hand on the back of the chair, sitting up tall. Deep inhale. Exhale that leg out to the right as far as you can as your body turns to look over that left shoulder. Spine still nice and long, lots of space between the vertebrae. And then slowly back to center. Great. We're going to switch sides. Wrap the strap around the ball of that left foot. Take it straight up. Elbows nice and close to the body. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, you can stay right here or take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift. As we fold forward, just bring the upper body towards that left leg. Sitting up tall. Just keep that strap in the left hand. Take your right hand on the back of the chair. Sitting tall, deep inhale. Exhale that leg out to the left as your body turns to look over that right shoulder. That spine nice and long. Remember, our right hand is where it is, just basically to keep it out of the way. We're not using that hand to get more into that twist. We only want to go as far as our body wants to go naturally, never forcing it. And then slowly coming back to center. And release the strap. You set it aside. I'm going to roll line up. And then it's massage time. One of my favorite parts. So for this, you can sit all the way back. We're going to start by massaging the temples. I like to take 2 fingers in each hand, massaging in a circular pattern on the temples. And let's take that in the opposite direction. And now massaging between the eyebrows, 1 finger from each hand, massaging in a circular pattern. Reversing that circular movement. Massage the forehead. And let's massage the neck, back of the neck, side of the neck. Let's get the shoulders. And now we're going to massage that left hand and the left fingers. Moving on to the forearm. The upper arm. To get under the arm. And let's go to the right hand and the right fingers. And forearm. And the upper arm. Get under the arm. Okay, let's bring that right foot up. We're going to give that right foot and toes a nice massage. And like that. And the thigh. Get blood circulating. And we're going to rock the baby. Get knee into the chest. Good, let's bring that left foot up. Massaging that left foot and the toes. The calf. Onto the thigh. And let's get that blood circulating. We get older, we have less circulation in our lower extremities, so this kind of helps get that circulation moving on. Now let's rock it, baby. Like we need. Put that leg into the chest. And release. Let's go ahead and sit back in the chair. We're going to relax for just a couple of moments. And close your eyes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Just let everything go for a few moments. See if you can feel the effects of all that we've done so far this morning. So we sit here in silence, just listening to the music, clear the mind. Just let your body absorb all this beautifulness. We are going to grab our weights. You want to come forward on the chair and have another sip of water first. Continue. With your weight in the right hand, just let that weight hang there for a few moments. Again, we're forward on the chair, we're sitting nice and tall. Posture is always important, especially when you lift weights. And let's do some curls. The left side. Some curls. Okay, we're going to back to the right side. And this time straight back and hold. Slowly releasing straight down. Straight back and hold. Slowly release. And now we're going to go back and forth without hold. Left. Go straight back and hold. Release. Straight back and hold. Now hold. Okay, back to the right side. This time we're going to go straight out. Hold. Slowly release. Straight out and hold. Slowly release. And now back and forth without holding. Okay, over to the left side. Same thing, straight out, hold. Release. Straight out and hold. Release. Back and forth without. The right side, this time we're going to go straight up and behind the hip. Straight up, behind the hip. Continuing with that movement. The left side, straight up. And behind the head, straight up. Behind the head, continuing with that movement. Okay, back to the right side. This time we'll rest that forearm on the right thigh. We're just moving the hand at the wrist. The arm itself does not move. For the left side. Again, just moving the hand at the wrist. The arm does not move. Ready, set, weight aside. We're going to have a sip of water, then we come up from behind a chair. Move the chair so you can see what I'm doing. Hands on the back of the chair. I'm going to do some toe push-ups, pushing from the toes, coming up as far as you can, up and down. And the next time you come up on your toes, push up as far as you can and hold that. Feel all those muscles in your leg nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to bring the toes out, coming back on the heels, stepping down. And we're doing this without moving the upper body. Trying to keep that upper body nice and still. Just bringing the toes up, coming back on the heels. The body has a tendency to want to move and get more out of that movement, but keep that body perfectly still. Good. Okay, we're going to grab the chair firmly, both hands, fingers are in front, and step back with that right foot. Keep both legs straight. Let's bend the elbows and fold into the chair. Nice straight-legged forward bend. Elbows are bent. We're not dropping the head or curving the spine. Pushing up. Palms to the front. Bend that left knee, push into a lunge. This time you notice the arms stay straight. The body always stays straight when we don't drop the head or curve the spine. Coming up. Fingers to the front. Keep both legs straight this time. Bend the elbows and fold. Again, the spine is nice and straight. Pushing up. Palms back to the front. Bend that left knee, push into a lunge. How you do? Coming up. Step forward, stand tall. Let's shake it out. Back to the feet are about hip width apart. Hands on the chair, fingers in front. This time we'll step back to the left. Keeping both legs straight. Let's bend the elbows and pull back. Yep. Thumbs to the front. Bend that right knee, push into the lunge. Yeah. Fingers to the front, keep both legs straight and the elbows in forward. Yeah. Thumbs to the front. Bend that left knee, push into a lunge. Yeah. Step forward, stand tall, shake it out. Good, stay behind the chair. We're going to do a forward bend. Feet are about hip width. Again, both hands on the back of the chair. And we don't use our back muscles to come down. We support our weight with one hand on the back of the chair. And as we're supporting that weight of our upper body, we bring the other hand down. And now bring the second hand down. Let's just hold that for a few moments, maybe close the eyes. Just hang out here in this forward bend for a few moments. Deep breathing. Bending the knees just slightly. Bring one hand only up to the back of the chair. We're going to use that hand that's on the back of the chair and the bent knees to push ourselves. This is slow. Great. Keep that mountain pose with your feet about hip width apart. Let's bring the arms overhead. Clasp the fingers, extend the index fingers. We're going to do a crescent moon. Bring the weight to your left leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift as you arch to the right. Weight is on the left leg. We're arching to the right. Bring back to center. Bring the weight to your right leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift. We're arching to the left as we look forward. Weight is on the right leg, arching to the left. Center, release the fingers, let your arms slow down. I'm going to do some balancing poses. Come to the side of the chair, you want the chair to your left side. Standing nice and tall, shifting the weight back and forth just to get a good sense of grounding and a good sense of balance. And then bringing the weight to your left leg, let's bring that right leg up into starter pose. You can keep one hand on the back of the chair if you wish. Some days are good balance days, some days are not so good. You just want to keep that chair close by in case you lose your balance. You just grab a hold of it. Release. Let's do tree. Bring the bottom of the right foot inside your left calf, inside the thigh. And again, you can hang onto that chair with your left hand. Or lots of things you can do with your hands. And release. Face the chair, bring your right foot on the chair. Go to the other side. Standing tall in our mountain pose, shifting the weight back and forth just slightly. Getting a good sense of grounding, sense of balance. Bring that weight to the right leg, bring the left leg up. Good. Let's bring the bottom of that left foot inside your right calf, inside the thigh. Face the chair, bring that left foot over the chair. We're going to in chair pose, and then breath of joy. For chair pose, you can have a wide stance, you can have your feet close together. I prefer the wide stance, but you want to do whatever's comfortable for you. Chair pose, got up, my palms together to heart center. Bend knees. We're sitting nice and tall. We're not leaning forward. Keep that back nice and straight. Clasp the fingers, palms down. Sweep the arms overhead as you stand tall. Bring the palms back to the heart center as you bend the knees. Clasp, palms out. Sweep the arms overhead. Back to the heart center. Let's go ahead and continue with that movement. See if we can all stick together. And without bending your knees, just bring your palms to the heart center. Close your eyes. We are going to end with breath of joy. And for that, you definitely want to be in a wide stance. Remember, breath of joy, it's 3 inhales without an exhale. And then as we exhale, we come forward into a forward bend, bending the knees just slightly. So it goes inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale as you come into a forward bend, just hanging out like a rag doll. So here we go. Oh, heavy sigh as you come down. Just let your arms dangle there. Raggedy Ann knee, like a rag doll. Use those bent knees, push yourself up. And you can walk your hands up your thighs if that works better for you. So let's do it again. Oh. Hanging out like a rag doll. Slowly coming up. We're going to do that one more time. Oh. Slowly coming up. Everybody ready to relax for a few moments? I think it's that time. The icing on the cake, a little relaxation. I'm going to have a quick sip of water. You're going to get into whatever position is comfortable for you. It's important that you're comfortable. As that kind of defeats the purpose of what we're doing here, we just want to relax for a few moments, clear the mind. Palms in your lap with the palms facing up. You can be laying on the floor if you prefer, curl up in a blanket, sitting in your chair, whatever is comfortable for you. So let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, close your eyes. Close your eyes. See if you can feel your entire body just relaxing. Every muscle, every bone, every organ, every part of your being just totally relaxed. Feeling the weight of your body just melting into the chair, melting into the earth. Becoming one with the earth. Feeling connected, feeling nurtured, feeling loved. Your body relaxes more and more, allow it to absorb all of the benefits of all that we've done today. Relaxing, releasing. Just let it all go. Clearing the mind, just tuning out all thoughts, all external noises. Bringing your awareness only to the sound of the music and the sound of your voice. I'm going to sit here in silence. Peaceful silence. As you let everything go. Let it go. And then open your eyes, bringing your awareness back into it. Namaste. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate that.